All right, guys, this can go over a little bit of the really nasty people who are really nasty to Catherine. Um, so let's start with Harry and Meghan. Um, there, I mean, there's too much to be said about them, how they've treated the royals, how probably the way they treat people contributes to the stress, contributes to their conditions. But one thing that I was just seeing is they were one of the first royals to make a statement, and it was pure PR. Pure PR, like, oh, we wish the very best and you should give her privacy. So it was released by their PR firm. 100%. There's also things in the news about how they reached out to her privately. Again, that's her PR, their PR firms, their talent agencies are leaking that news. They all have connections, they all know what they're doing. So nothing they do is real. You cannot trust a single thing from Harry and Meghan, and many of the videos now from them are even not allowing comments. So, leave your comments here, which is good to have people allowed to voice their opinions. Harry and Meghan want privacy from everyone's opinions that don't fit their narrative. So that's it with Harry and Meghan. I say it's purely, just PR. I don't think they care at all, because while Queen Elizabeth was in her last days, they treated her and tormented her, which is unforgivable. It seems like they have some connections with some of the news that are trying to angle for them to return to the royals. I think that would be an absolute joke, and they would use their PR team to twist it like, oh, we helped the royals by leaving and they learned and now we're here to save them. No, it's ridiculous. They should be out. I think stronger leadership would be just any consequence that you could give them or title you could take away should be gone. Should have nothing, no benefit of having been born into being a royal or having been, slept their way into being a royal. Other ones are Kim Kardashian. I'm seeing this one. Let's not go under too much, but sending these photos while I'm looking for Katherine. Just shameless losers who would say anything to, get attention. They have no limits. I mean, I criticize people here, but there are limits to things because it was known she was having surgery. These people have absolutely no excuse. Like, to them, it was like, okay, there might be small benefit of the doubt that right now, in the public opinion, I can get away with this stuff, but there was no doubt it was a health issue. It was pretty obvious, honestly. It's like she's having surgery. She doesn't want to put images of herself out, And the last one who I really, really don't like is Stephen ColBERT. He's put his name out as Stephen ColBERT, but his real name is Stephen ColBERT because I guess, there's this weird thing here in the States. We have these weird, pretentious people who like to pretend they're not American, like, oh, I'm French. They pretend they could speak French. Nothing against French people. I love French people. They're great. But it's this weird, I'm too good for other people type of thing, very pretentious. It's funny because he's very, pretends to be far left and socialist. I'm not criticizing that. I'm criticizing he's a hypocrite because he's the most strict person about copyright. He illegally will fight you about copyright things, which I have found out, because he's trying to get every penny he can. So you have these people who get every penny they can through criticizing things and pretending to have these strong political beliefs to make money, and then doing the exact opposite. And he, of course, was one of the most brutal people to Princess Catherine. So spread the word that his name is Stephen ColBERT. He's a horrible guy. He's not funny. And he sues small creators and goes for copyright claims, even when they're illegal, just throwing around his power. So he's exactly the stuff he criticizes. See you soon.